From HMOs to dump mattresses. What the fuck's wrong with Melton? Just dump a mattress anywhere you want, right in the centre of fucking town. Get real, man. Morning, street switch. Back down in town. Today I thought we'd go and take a look at the HMO on Asperby Road. That's causing a lot of controversy with Melton Borough Council and other people. So let's go down there, take a look. I'll start the video as soon as I get down there. I'm going to have to turn the microphone back up so you can hear me properly. So as I walk down here, we have a HMO, or a suspected HMO I'd rather say, at number 10 Asperby Road, apparently owned by the same people or the same individuals. We're just about to take a walk down towards, past the college, past I think it's called Venture House, which is it's like a community club for kids and stuff. But number 10 over there, hang on, that's being renovated in some way, shape or form. Now I'll cross at the traffic lights down here so you can see just how close this place is to a college, Melton College, Melton Theatre, and a school. Now is it College Avenue, I believe this HMO is on. Now it's believed to have been quite a large business, but it's got something like, I think it was 10 bedrooms being converted into 17, or being able to hold 17 HMOs or HM something people, you know, that sort of shit. I'm talking crap now. But what I'll do is I'll start the video as soon as I get round the corner. So here's the recent HMO that was put in for planning permission and was denied a few days ago. I mean, it's in a little bit of a state, as you can see. I don't know whether there's anybody in there or not, but there was on about the parking round the back and everything. So I can hear some foreign language up in that room, or something's going on as we walk by, but this is the area it's moving into. Now this is quite a rural area, it's very close to town, but this is an old area. And Councillor Gordon was concerned about kids going to the school, which is literally right there, as you can see. And as I said before, it couldn't be any closer. This is the closest house to the school, which to me would be a massive concern, in my opinion, and I can see why the councillors are concerned as well, with everything that's going on. Now I'm going to be looking for others today. Again, as I said before, I'm pretty sure there's one at number 10 as well. So I'm going to take a walk up to number 10 and see if there's anything there that I can spot. Now we have proved that we do have an issue with illegal HMOs in Melton Mowbray. As you've seen the other day, the recording that I did down Thorp Road. Now there's a couple of properties down there being renovated. I don't know what's happening to this one, but number 10 is just up the way from here. I don't know whether this has any planning permission in on it or not quite yet. But parking, I can't see any on any planning permission slips or strapped to lamp posts or anything like that. So what I'll do is I'll keep walking. I'm going to pop into town if I can get in across this road safely and show you how close these places are to the college and school. Again, there's the college, Melton College, just here. Let me cross here. Melton College, and straight across the road is the HMO. And again, across here, have I got this the right way around? Yeah, that's Melton House. That's recently been put up for single flat occupancy. So that's a listed HMO anyway. That'll be listed as fully compliant with all regulations and everything else, as far as I'm aware. This is the library and the old pork pie place where they make pies now. But it'll be interesting to see just how many HMOs I can actually find after what happened at Christmas when I was silenced after releasing a list of HMOs here in Melton. Well, that spurred me on to investigate it deeper and further and actually reveal especially these illegal ones. Now, this one was on the one that I'm talking about on Asperby Road was actually spoken about in planning permission. And some of the stuff that was coming out, don't know whether I can still find the clips or not, but if you go back at my video and take a look, it'll be on there anyway. I'll include a link in the description if I remember. And as I said before, people in Melton have noticed quite a massive demographic change over the last 2 to 3 years. I did say it was coming. I did say this would happen. But it's alright burying your head in your sand and then bitching about it a little bit later on when it's happened, when you could have done something about it and listened in the first place. So, a little bit late for that now. Oh dear. Yeah, no microphone today tying me up. I can literally press a button and record, which is better for me, especially doing this type of video, because you will get people that disagree with you. You will get people that want to shout and yawp and yell at you because they disagree with what you have to say. They disagree with your politics, if you want to put it like that. You know, these people that are really accepting. I think we call them the, what was it? That's right, the fucking lefties. What was formerly Lloyd's and TSB, now shut. We already know that, don't we? They've had the bank machines all closed down. For sale by Andrew Ashwell. I don't know what this place will be used for, but it's been shut a while now. Again, we still have got quite a few shops that are closed in Melton, which is never good. Anyway, I'm going to take a walk down Thorp Road because I'm going down to the cemetery. Bought a new lens on holiday and I want to try it out. Down there, I've got an 28 to 80 zoom lens. So I'm just taking a walk down King's Road area where we know there's I don't know whether it's illegal or not, but we know there's another HMO down here. This used to be called Mr. Gamble's, this place did. Walk down the back here. If I see anything, I'll start the video. One for reference, one to check. So this will be number 40 something to check to see whether that's a HMO or not and whether they've got planning permission. It's got 4 holes in the door where it looks like there may have been doorbells or they're going to install some. These are the signs you look for. And you can look on the bins as well. So we're just outside another one, and we know this one because there's been controversy or problems with it in the past. This one right here, if we walk this way, take a look at this car park, so I get a feeling. Now this is quite close to a school as well, Brownlow. Again, all these HMOs and stuff just being placed illegally or legally is still a problem, isn't it? Let's take a walk up towards the cemetery and see how many more we can spot that might be potential HMOs. Now, I'm going to say it in this video, this is speculation, it isn't true, it's not proven. But the one on the one that I showed you the other day is 100% illegal HMO. The other ones, we're doing some investigative work to see what's going on. But that's the idea of it anyway. Again, there's one here. There's no windows or anything in the house. Just a load of junk bin left outside of it, and a bag of sand left on the floor just here. Now, HMOs can be used for students, HMOs can be used for people that can't afford a mortgage, HMOs can be used for a number of different things. But when you haven't got planning permission and you look at the demographic of the people that are buying these houses to turn into HMOs, that's when you start asking questions: are they legal, and are they for illegal migrants? That is what I've come up with so far, and that is the logic that I use to spot these HMOs. Again, I believe this is a Sikh company, Sikh, not Muslim, but still an illegal HMO. We're going to be walking by it. I'm going to walk right past it, in fact. Now, we know that we've had immigration up here before at the Jet Garage. Now, the Jet Garage was found to have been employing illegal workers and stuff like that. Uncomfortable. So there's your Jet Garage. We'll also take a walk by the car wash. Now, apparently they live next door in the car wash. Whether they have illegal workers there or not, I do not know. I simply don't know whether they have or haven't. So we're just about to walk past the Hand car wash, what used to be called the Elf Garage, where they used to sell cars. Now, a couple of years before, this place was shut down due to illegal activity. Yeah, it seems Thorp Road hasn't got a very good history, has it? And apparently they live in a house next door to the actual car wash itself. Again, you don't know whether this is illegal or non-illegal. You don't know until you do some digging into it and everything else. But I was walking up the cemetery this morning anyway, so I thought I'd come and have a look, as you do. And we'll take a walk around the cemetery and we'll see what state that's in whilst we're up here. But yeah, Thorp Road. So this must be the house. Now, there's a bunch of bins outside this one, but this one's been here a while. And it's a flat. Flat 1, flat 2. In some form of succession, if you want to put it like that. I might walk up here, because this is a new street by the looks of it. It's got new builds on it. And we all know they like a new build. I ain't been up this way for a while, but as I said before, Duke Street. Property across the road for sale. This is a new estate I didn't know about. There's probably 20, maybe 25 houses there. This one's relatively new because they're just putting carpets in. Someone's moved in there. And then we come back to the older buildings, the originals. Now, you're looking for little signs. Newton Farwell, there's a sign, because we know that they deal with Serco and things like that. All you have to do is AI it. They deal with Serco. Newton Farwell. So here we approach the cemetery. Now, all I do know is that due to obviously other people doing some investigative work and things like that, and a local person that I know that works somewhere, that's all I'm going to say, gives me information and everything else that's totally correct. He's never let me down yet. But this area is full of HMOs around here. Now again, I'd like to stress that I don't advocate for any form of violence or criminal damage to anybody's property. But what I will say is, people get these HMOs for students, people that can't afford mortgages and things like that as well. And it's nothing to do with the council, is it, Melton Borough Council? It's to do with environmental health at the council. So it is to do with the council in some ways, but not always. So here we go. Now I think there's a funeral going on up here, so I'm not going to record, but we'll cross the road and have a look at this old knackered allotment that looks like it's been cleared out and covered in stones. So what's happening with this? If anybody knows, leave a message in the comments. There's a greenhouse down the bottom there. It looks like it's been renovated. Looks like it's being redone. That is absolutely effing brilliant. Some good news at last. There you go. So here we are at Thorp Road Cemetery, and we've seen 3 HMOs this morning, one of them being illegal. The same yellow van parked outside, the same yellow van that was seen up Dorothy Avenue. I've got to do some investigative work up Dorothy Avenue area. Now if we've got 1 illegal HMO, you can guarantee there's going to be 2, maybe 3, and even more. Now I know that there are 18 HMOs listed as HMOs from Melton Borough Council, but some of them are for homeless people, some of them are for students, some of them are for people that can't afford a mortgage and rent these rooms out. I need to make that very clear. But we know that we've got 5 Serco HMOs housing illegal migrants, undocumented men, right here in Melton. And again, people have noticed a demographic change over the past 2 years. Like I said in previous videos from 2 years ago, people will notice a demographic change in Melton. Crime rates will start to go up slowly. Things will start to happen. People will start to get, let's just say, pissed off and then wish that have said something, or, you know, complained about it at least. But this never happens, because people are too scared of being called Islamophobic or racist or Nazi or any of the other chosen words that the far left like to use. Now, we were under a left government, and make no mistake, Labour are a far left government. Andy Burnham's a far left idiot, the same as Keir Starmer was a far left idiot. The only difference is Andy Burnham is the turd with the fucking sprinkles of hundreds and thousands and glitter on top. It's not going to change anytime soon, and it is going to get worse, and the more people keep their head buried in the sand and don't do anything about it. You can't complain. All I can say basically is I told you so. Now, I know people won't like me saying that, but I'm going to say it over and over again from now on. I told you so. I fucking told you so. I told you so. Now, I know that McDonald's are looking at extending their hours of work. Why would they want to do that? It's already open till 10 at night, and it opens at 9 in the morning. What would they be doing? Would it be 24 hours? Well, it'd provide jobs, wouldn't it, for illegal workers? It's just inviting them to come to Melton, and I've seen certain posts on Facebook where you've got these gentlemen basically recording round town saying, you have to translate it, but saying Melton's a nice place, you need to move here and stuff like that, and certain other things which I won't mention in this video, again down to speculation. But that's what humans do. Humans speculate. They ask questions. The problem is not the speculation. It's because the left don't want to fucking answer the questions, and they don't want to face the truth. Let's just be honest about things. They believe a man can be a woman and a woman can be a man. And basically they believe in something called MAP, minor attractive people. So basically paedophiles. And this is what it's all working towards with this government and the global state and everything else. If you think the government are controlling what's happening, you're very wrong. Now this goes into all conspiracy theory and things like that, but how much evidence do you need? And how much evidence are you willing to accept before you accept it's true? What else can I say? Now it's a lovely warm day up here. It's a gorgeous warm day. I'm going to be getting myself off home very soon. I'm going to pop into town and get myself a Greg's coffee, and then I've got to fix the indicator on my bike, on my scooter, because this morning the wire come off, so it needs a soldering back on. So there's one thing that I've got to do. I'll put this video together and I'll do some more recording on the way back into town if I spot anything or see anything. But yeah, they're the three that I know it wasn't me that reported it. I just reported on it, if you want to put it like that. You can see the screenshots for the evidence in the previous video, which I did on Saturday. I'll try and remember again to leave a link in the description. If I don't remember, my apologies. My memory is, short-term memory is crap because of my ADHD. See you in a minute. So as usual, I thought I'd show you just how close these HMOs are to the actual school. Here's the school I'm right outside of now. If you walk up that road, basically to where the scaffolding and everything else is, all you have to do is turn that corner and you're straight on it. Now the one that I've planned, the one that I've seen that's not got no planning permission and everything else is reasonably close. There's one down the road and the end of the road here, which is reasonably close as well. And this is Brownlow. The kids are off school, so nobody's there before anybody says anything. Lots of properties up for sale or rent. If anybody knows what these buggers are, let me know. So another sign that HMOs are HMOs is basically all windows open all the time. Like this one, number 16 around the corner. As you can see. So that concludes today's HMO hunt for today. It's Tuesday tomorrow. There's a market on tomorrow. I may pop into town if I can get the indicator fixed on my bike. This is the old vets that's now moved, as you can see. That's now moved up to where Halford used to be. If you're not from Melton, it's literally just round the corner. Yeah, that concludes today's HMO hunt. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. If you like this video, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and fingers crossed I'll see you in the next one. See you in a bit. Bye for now. Bonus footage, Betmill Court, new CCTV that's been installed, which I knew nothing about. Why would you need that round here? Maybe because of the amount of paedophiles it harbours. Little bit more bonus footage. Just noticed that some of the bunting that's been put up down Church Street, I think it's called, has actually come down. Don't know whether you can see that or not. Hold on, there. All the bunting's come down, so that needs looking at, doesn't it? But again, just about to go and get a cup of coffee from Greg's. If you like this video, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. See you in a bit.